So hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Ometere, but on here I'm known as Metilicious. Okay, so today I'm talking about unrealistic expectations as a content creator in Lagos, Nigeria. Many people are going into content creation expecting that, or rather are thinking that, okay, once you start, like, people will support you, you find your fans, you find supporters, and you start like influencing and stuff like that, and you feel like, it's fast money now. At least these influencers are enjoying, or this content creation. Let me just tell you something right now. Content creation begins with it's something that you'd actually have to enjoy, because starting it, you might not make money. The first 1 year, you might not be making money. You might just be putting out content, right? And people are seeing your content, but you might not be making money at all. Content creation in Lagos, Nigeria is not, or rather in general, right? It's not about the, I'll become a content creator and I'll be posting on YouTube, I'll posting on Instagram, posting on TikTok, and suddenly I'll blow, I'll hit it. Please don't let anyone disturb you or distract you. Most content creators, like me, I'm not earning any money from it, but slowly, right, I'm starting to gain visibility, which will now make you earn money. So that's the very first thing. People feel like it's fast money. It's not fast money. It has to begin with an interest, right? Something that you enjoy doing, so you have a flair for it, which is why you're actually doing content creation. There's no fast money in content creation. Just know this and know peace. So yeah, it's actually very challenging in Lagos, Nigeria, because the number one, power is something else. Okay, right now I don't even have power. I'm using the inverter. If I do not have an inverter, I'll have to use generator, and if I have to use generator, I have to use a very, very good mic so that you guys will not hear the background noise. So do you see how challenging it is? And sometimes, right, you don't have like all these lights or equipment that are rechargeable. They're probably like one source, and you know, right now it's really dark outside. It's really dark outside. So imagine if the inverter was, or rather the solar did not have power, or rather does not have power, I would not be using it to film right now. I will have to close my bar and then be waiting for probably the sun, or for when power decides to come. So that's like, it's very challenging. Okay, so it has to do with a lot of sacrifices. Like, we have to sacrifice. Like, I've already spoken about money, I've spoken about success and fame. Like, it's not immediate. It takes over a long period of time. It takes dedication, it takes hard work, it takes consistency, okay, to actually get there. It's not that you sleep overnight and one day you blow. Some people, it happens for them. Like, they posted a very, very engaging content, and then like boom, skyrocketed. That's what helped them to hit it. But for you, don't feel like it's everybody. We're all different. So you guys already know this. We're different. We're all different races. So it cannot be the same thing. Having a huge following overnight, this thing is even something. See, I will remove my mind from following from Instagram, because Instagram is messing up with me. The algorithm changes like anyhow, and then you just have to find out what is trending, what to do, and then you feel like, oh, because you sometimes, and you put so much energy into one video, and then you're seeing 60 likes. And then a video that you did not even put any energy, like you are just, oh, let us just post something, and then you're like 1,000 views. You guys, this thing is not, there's no manual to it. It's like, oh, do these steps and you get 1,000 subscribers. I'm sorry, try an error method. Let me not lie to you. It's not one way, but you just have to figure out what works for you and for your own platform. Another one is that you feel like you don't need to sacrifice a lot of time, a lot of resources to actually make content. Content creation has to do with sacrificing a lot of resources. You are like sacrificing your time to film. Sometimes you might be filming at night, sometimes daytime, you know, you're just like facing the lights and all that. Sometimes you're spending money to get better equipment. Like, I just spent money now to get a better light. It's not like I'm earning money from content creation and betting lights, but I'm trying to improve my content so that I'll be able to earn money. So you have to invest a lot into it. It's not really a lot, but I won't say start with all the big lights and stuff. I started with just a med-wing light, right? But my sister and I were able to figure out a way on how to put it. I did not have most of these things in my background. The only thing I had, which was a blessing, was my dad bought us a camera, which was what made content creation actually easy for us. But if you don't have a camera, and if it's even a Techno you're using, please use your Techno. Use your Techno to film. Start with something, okay? It's a gradual process. It has to do with sacrifices and time. So regardless of how your content is looking, you are going to upgrade over time. Like how I was last year is not how I am right now. Things change, you grow, you evolve. Last year I could not even afford to buy myself a better light, but right now I'm able to bring out money to buy a better light, and then to buy some things for my room. Like, you just have to sacrifice a lot. Like right now, 2 days ago, right, I should have filmed a content for my Instagram for next week. You guys, my phone holder broke, and then I was now like postponing, like, okay, God, I don't know what to do, I don't know how to even bother filming and all that. Only for me yesterday night, I just made up my mind that, you know what, I'm going to use the phone holder on my ring light, and I'm just going to make it soft, like just nice, right? I'm just going to make the light, because ring light has this harsh thing. I was just able to use my phone to film this look. Okay, so if you sit down waiting for everything to come together, you will end up not doing anything. You will end up not doing anything until you make up your mind to actually make do of what you have. If you don't even have a tripod, like a standing one, buy a small one. The very cheap ones are like 1,500 from Jumia, and Jumia delivery is just like 300 naira or something. You can buy, at least close your eyes and say, I'm buying tripod of the, and to my surprise, like, I stumbled upon one on Instagram, like I said, this whole tripod for 5,000 naira. Things are becoming kind of affordable, like they're already making things affordable for you. So don't sit down and think that you have to buy the very big sub box or big light or LED. Don't compare your work to other people, to people that have high following and stuff. If you do that, it's just going to affect your own motivation to even want to create, if you are comparing, because these people obviously started from somewhere. So don't expect that your content will match up to theirs while you're just starting, except if you have like a whole lot of money saved and then you're starting out big, right? But if you're starting out small, don't expect that your content will look like that person that, you know, or is already doing big things. It cannot be the same. Don't deceive yourself. It actually cannot be the same. Try to don't compare yourself. You can get ideas from other people. That is fine. That is totally fine, as long as you're not copying and you can give credit to the person, right? Try to build a niche. Find a niche. First of all, I used to tell people I don't like finding a niche to start with. Let me not lie. I like starting like with everything in general, then finding what my audience actually like that I create. Sometimes you might be creating content that you enjoy and then people don't like it, or like you start creating content that they enjoy, not facing criticism. You will face it. It might be constructive, it might not be. I recently started posting out some content on Instagram, and guys, I've been seeing some feedback, right? And I've tried not to let it get to me, because if it gets to me, I know the type of person I am. I might just stop content creation because of one negative comment. Like, if you know you cannot stand, please delete the comment. But if you know that this person is trying to correct you, probably the person doesn't even know how to put it, take corrections, please. You're not like, you don't just know everything, okay? Take corrections from people and apply that to your work. So it is very important to note that when you're building a career in anything, you are going to face challenges. You're going to face whatever, like criticisms, or you might want to compare yourself, you might feel down, and it's all okay. Like, it's fine. You might not want to, you might wake up some morning and you don't want to create, you don't want to do anything. It's fine. It's good for you to actually take breaks sometimes, right, to source for motivation. But first of all, you need to understand and you need to know what is really your motivation. What is the motivation behind your content creation? What is motivating you? So that when you're building a career in anything, it comes with its own challenges. You know, you just have to be dedicated, consistent, take breaks when necessary. Find your resource and find your source. Like, what is your source? What motivates you as well? And you're good to go. Don't compete with don't compete with other people, don't compete with other content creators, because you don't know how they started and you don't know the efforts they've been doing behind camera. Okay, focus on your own unique value. Create content that resonates with your audience. That's basically it. So if you did enjoy this video and you did learn something, please give me a comment, like, share, and follow for more. Subscribe, like, share, and subscribe. I'm already using Instagram for time. Now I'm an Instagram girl now. I'm an Instagram girl. I'll see you guys in my next one. Toodles.